What if the more energy and effort you put into what you want to create in your life, the more resistance you create, and the more you energetically actually block that thing from coming into your life? Now, that's what happens when we put out that effort energy, when we are trying, when we are forcing and putting in resistance, we actually block things. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 things that will make it effortless for you and will actually allow things to come to you easier as you release resistance. And this really has been the key for me over this last year to really exponentializing my life, what I'm creating in my life, by actually doing less. So in this video, less is more, and I'm going to show you exactly how to apply it so that you don't stay in that stuck energy. Now, the first key to this process is actually something I'm personally learning right now, and that is the power of alignment with what I believe I'm meant to be doing and what my actual zone of genius is. So with this, I've realized that when I am focused on many different things, I don't really gain as much momentum. And when I'm really trying as well, it actually blocks the results in so many ways. And as I look at this last year, and I think also back to 2017, 2018, when I was making videos on YouTube, I was so passionate about making videos. And all I did was make videos. I would get up every day, think about making videos. I'd be coming up with different titles and different thumbnails. And there was such a passion that I had for that process. And I remember people would ask me, how are you able to make videos every day? Every single day you make videos, and they're maybe making 2 or 3 a week, and how do you do it every day? And that question used to so confuse me because I'm like, what do you mean? There's no other option. This is who I am. This is a part of my identity. This is what I'm in alignment with. But then what happened is in 2018, I started to focus on other aspects of the business. I had to focus on what's called email marketing, so learning how to create courses, stuff like that. And it started to take my attention away from my actual passion, which is creating content. And what I've realized is that I was then doing different things, and it then felt like effort for me to make videos because my energy was so spread out on all these different things, and I wasn't in my zone of genius. So the funny thing with this process and the lesson that I want to share with you today on the first key to making things effortless is realize the more you do something and it becomes a part of your energy, the easier it becomes. But what you might have to do to make space for that thing is actually let go of other things that are diffusing that energy. You want to get into what is called your zone of genius. And what I realized my zone of genius is when I'm passionate about making videos. And not even here's the thing. Here's what I'm committing to. This is my first video. I want to start making daily videos again. And I want daily videos to come out within a week of me doing them, because what was happening before is I'd make a video and it'd go out a month and a half later because I was so far ahead on videos. And then it felt like the videos weren't as fresh for me. I wasn't as excited about them. And what I want to do is I want to just focus on making videos. And I think that by putting my energy in this sector of my life, a lot of other things will grow. A lot of other things will just happen because I'm focused on my zone of genius. Now, for example, my buddy Victor, him and I own a company called Full-Time Purpose. We show people how to go full-time doing what they love. His zone of genius is coaching people. He coaches people within Full-Time Purpose, and that's his role. My role is, what I do is I market and put out ideas, and I get the people in that then would want to be a part of that. But the reason we do so well with Full-Time Purpose is because I'm in my zone of genius and Victor's in his zone of genius. And it is effortless for him to do these calls every week. He does calls every week with people in Full-Time Purpose, coaching them, answering them questions. And it's so effortless for him. But if I were to try to do that, it would not feel as effortless because I wouldn't be in my zone of genius. He works really well in that kind of dynamic. So to make something effortless, it is important to recognize your zone of genius, but to understand that the first time you start doing whatever this is, you might find it feels a little bit unfamiliar. But I know that even today, I'm starting the daily videos again. and I'm going to continue to make a video a day like I used to, I know that by the third, fourth, fifth video, I'm going to get even more in my natural flow. Even though I've been doing this for years, I just know it's going to get easier and easier for me to get more into a dynamic flow state, for my sense of humor to come back out again, because I feel like, in a way, I've been in like this little box where like, there's a saying that's like, that I always say, it is easier for me to make videos every day than it is for me to make 2 or 3 videos a week. Why? Because the daily videos gets me into a certain flow. It becomes a part of who I am. And then there's just like, there's more reps. There's more reps, more repetitions in there, and it's easier. So to make something effortless, there may be a little bit effort in the beginning, but then as you do it consistently and you get into the flow, and you're aligned with your heart, you're aligned with what you're meant to be doing, you cut out a lot of the things that aren't meant to be there, what you'll find is that it comes and unleashes a completely new aspect of yourself. So this is something I'm going to be focused on. And let me know if you're excited for the daily videos too. Like this video if you're excited for the daily videos that are fresh. Just every week or within a week of me making them, they'll be coming out. So that's the first thing that you want to pay attention to. Now, the second thing, and the second key to effortless manifestation, is understanding that in 2022 and beyond, or whatever year this is right now, it's going to become more and more important that we remain in integrity with higher values. Now, what I mean by this is, back in the day, I would do certain things based on the results. I would do certain things based on like what I thought I should be doing. I should be launching a course right now. I should be doing this because other people in my space are doing this, and this is how you make money. And I've realized that unless that thing I'm doing is actually what I'm really stoked and passionate about, it is not going to do well. So the key to this is getting in alignment with that passion frequency, but also being in high integrity. And you're doing it because not of the end result, you're doing it because it's who you are. So effortless manifestation is about also realizing that if we are saying it's effortless, what is the definition of effort? It's right here. Effort is force. It's an exertion. And one of the main challenges people have with manifesting is they are putting force. They are forcing things rather than allowing things to happen. Rather than doing things and being a certain way because it's who you choose to be. That's the key. And when I used to, it's like if I'm making this video right now because I want this video to get a lot of views, it's being attached to the outcome. And you would feel that energy. But if I'm making a video right now because it's what I'm passionate about doing and my intention is to add value, it's in high integrity. It's like there's a more expansive energy there. So one of the things you want to be aware of when you're doing different things is why are you doing this to get out of a certain situation? Or are you doing this because it's who you prefer to be? You want to really wire in that sense of identity, because to one identity, something will be effort and require a lot of force. But to another aspect of you, that will be effortless. That's the key. It's a part of your identity for it to be natural. And you want to focus less on this being something you have to put a lot of effort in, you have to really try for, and you want to do it from a place of your heart. You want to do this from a place of high integrity, and all high integrity means, it means you're in alignment with your values. Like if my values are, I add value out into the world, I put quality content out there that helps people, then if that value is above the value in my mind of significance, wanting to feel special and like people really like my videos, you're going to be able to feel that. This is why it's so important to become aware of your values. What do you value within yourself? What values are you living by? Because things will feel very effortful, feel very resistant if you're valuing significance, if you're valuing other people's validation, if you're valuing the results being really attached. And that's what really creates resistance. So on one hand, we have the passion frequency. We have that of the zone of genius. The second hand, we have that of the integrity and doing things because it's who you are. And the third key that is probably one of the most powerful things that I've ever applied is learning to simply let go of the outcome. I bought this, so I'm in this house that I'm renting right now. As you guys can see, this is the house I've been in for a while. And I recently have bought in a house, and I move into this house in like less than a month. I've got a busy month. I go to Costa Rica, and then I come back, and I move into this house. This house is amazing. I love it. Maybe if you guys want me to do a house tour or something like that, let me know. But this house I move into, it's on 4 acres. It's in the middle of nature. It has an epic view. It's like, I'm super excited to move into it. It's a very open floor plan that I love, very tall ceilings, which I love. And it was interesting. As I put the offer down on this house, back in the day, I would have been very needy about this. I'd have been like, okay, I hope that I get this house. I hope I do this, 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 and this. And I would have been trying to force the situation. It had been very effortful. And there was something that I chose to do that I've done before with other houses I've gotten to. I have this thing with houses. Is what I do is I completely trust the universe that I'm going to put down an offer that I think is good. I view myself in this house. I think it's going to be very good for my energy and my vibration because I'm going to be very focused on them. I'm going to be very like Zen almost because there's such an amazing view. I can make videos in nature. Like I was just going to go make a video in the backyard, but the neighbors are so close and it's kind of early. So I like didn't do that. So it's like almost like certain things are dictating what I'm doing. And if I live in this house, I'm on 4 acres, I could do that, right? So I'm thinking about all these things, but also what I said to myself as I said, you know what? I'm letting go of the outcome. It's cool if I get this house, and if I don't get this house, then maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe there's a better house out there. But the reason I did this is I let it be cool either way. It's cool. I'm good either way. Go ahead and comment down below so you can wire this in, this mentality in. Doesn't mean you're apathetic, but I'm good either way. My sense of internal happiness is not dependent on getting this house. And the funny thing was, as I sunk into this neutrality about it, and as I sunk into that, it became effortless. Apparently, there was another offer on this house. And my offer stood out. Maybe it was, I don't know, we don't know exactly what the offer was, so I may have offered more money. Maybe it was just I had better credit. I don't know, but whatever it was, they ended up like leaning and saying yes to my offer. But it was very important because if I would have effortful and felt that energy, it would have been very resistant. They would have felt that, and maybe then they wouldn't have chose my offer. They would have felt like there's something fishy. And that's the thing you want to realize when it comes to effortless manifestation. It's time to chill does not mean it's time to do absolutely nothing. It's time to chill means it's time to let go of the outcome. Sometimes people set intentions, and when they set intentions, what they do is they set that intention, but then they wait for the external mirror to change. There's like mirrors over here. And if I am waiting for the external reflection to change, I'm waiting, and it's like I'm being attached to the outcome. And of course, the mirror doesn't change until I change. So one of the most powerful things I've learned for this, and one of the things I highly recommend you do, is to know that you're good either way, to set the intention, and then to let go of the outcome. And to chill means to align. To chill means to align. To chill means to get into that flow. Like right now I'm making this video, I feel really chill. I don't feel like I'm forcing it. And I bet you that as I make this video tomorrow, I'm going to make another video tomorrow. I'm going to get back into the flow of making videos. I bet you that as I do this, it becomes easier and easier. It doesn't mean I'm just chilling, doing nothing. It means I've chilled on the attachment to the outcome. And that by letting go of that, then it lets go. It just makes the process so much easier. Now, raising your vibration is like the key to this process. I do have a new PDF if you haven't downloaded yet or seen it. It is a like 5 or 7 page PDF that shows you step by step how to raise your vibration, how to let go, and how to embody your higher self, your highest self, to shift into it permanently. It's a free PDF you can check out by clicking the link below. And then also, there's a video that will help you to wire in everything I'm telling you right now. It's these secrets to shifting your paradigm permanently. So watch that video right now. Watch how much your life begins to change as you do it. And I'll see you on the next one. In this video, I'm going to share with you my updated morning routine, high vibe morning routine, what I do every single day right when I get up in the morning, and how that primes me for my day. And I really say it too, like what you do in the morning impacts